MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 4 now of the American League Championship Series between the Baltimore Orioles and the Minnesota Twins. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots of storylines here as we approach the start of Game 4.
Well, I can't help but be impressed with the way these guys have come into this series and just flat out handled their business. They're hitting on all cylinders, and I don't want to fully count out the other guys, but if the last 3 games are any indication of how this will play out, I think this series could be over really quick.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2019 Minnesota Twins.
And briefly here, a glance at the 2 starters who'll get the ball here in this one. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Dero, what's the key to them earning a World Series berth here in hostile territory?
Matty, you focus on this lineup, the middle of the order jumps out at you because of the big power. But my focus today is on the table setters. The guys that set the tone. They have to be willing to work the count and find ways to get on base and create a little bit of havoc on the defense.
Ulysses Chacin will be on the mound for Game 4. Dan, any thoughts?
Yeah, Matt, not a real good performance in his last one. Wasn't able to get out of the 4th inning. Was fortunate to come away with a no decision. He's a much better pitcher than that, and I think he's expecting a much better performance in this one.
Hey, guys, let's take a look at the Twins on defense. And, folks, today I'm locking in on outfielder Max Kepler. I think he's just starting to scratch the surface. Bit off a couple of years trying to learn his craft a little bit. The bat's coming along. The defense has always been there. Super accurate arm, real sure-handed in the outfield.
7:05.
And he misses with it, 1-1.
Wow. Only the 2nd pitch of the game tonight, and that's called a ball. This looks like it could be very good for the hitters tonight.
Thames behind 1-2.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. That one is gone. What a way to lead off a ball game. So it's a solo home run here leading off the ball game. His 2nd home run of the series. As the O's are on the board first, it's 1-0.
I thought the leadoff hitter is supposed to set the table for the guys behind him. Not the case with that swing of the bat right now. Game's changed, fellas. Get ready for a good one.
Batting second, the center field.
Into the box, Aaron Altair.
Altair.
This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1.
Hey, I know there's a lot of game left, but that is such an important run there in the top of the 1st. Try and silence this crowd. I can't tell you, in postseason play, 1 run feels like 3 or 4.
So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Hey, you know, Dero, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but He's pretty good east and west. You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay with Rusty's zone, without question. You know he's going to elevate. It's north-south, so you're aware of it. As a veteran player, you can live with that. That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
No outs, nobody on. This one's down to third. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Preston Tucker.
Preston Tucker digs in now. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Adam Cole, the shortstop, Addison Russell.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Back goes Rosario, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. But another look here at the solo shot. A chance now from Target Field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. Dero, tell us about this lineup as they try to keep their playoff hopes alive.
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
Lifted in the air to straightaway left. Under it is the left fielder, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting second.
At the plate, Byron Buxton, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. One out, nobody on. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. This is skied into short left center. Left fielder has a beat on it, but it's the shortstop that gets there. And that's the second out of the inning.
Batting third.
And with 2 away, here's a look at our updated playoff brackets. And the question on everyone's mind is, will we be able to punch our first ticket to the World Series after tonight's ball game? So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in Jorge Polanco to hit next. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. 2 out, nobody on. Popped up. Sands has a play, and the inning is over. Down go the Twins in order. They still trail 1-0. So digging in now, Jerry Sands, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Down the line and fair, that's a hit. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. Throw is up the line as it gets away. And now he'll try and scurry back to first, but the throw rings him out to dry. Bad base running mistake there for out number 1. First pitch on its way. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Rosario is there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting 7, the third baseman, number 13, Tyler Saladino.
Here's the first pitch to him. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. On to first, and they don't come any easier than that. A three-pitch inning, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3, go.
Leading off.
He's set, and the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. So the base is empty here with one away, and that brings up the former American League MVP, Josh Donaldson. Not what he wanted to do there with the slider as it misses well above the zone. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Orioles out to an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. Line drive to left, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Yeah, definitely not the execution you're looking for to pull an outside breaking ball, but who cares? Next day's box score, that's a line drive.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fielded cleanly. The second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Digging in, Christian Betancourt. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fly ball out toward left center field. Buxton sprinting after it, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Batting 9. The second baseman.
Stepping up now, Dixon Machado. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. Sano is over, and he tucks it away for the second out. So striding forward now, Eric Thames. Second at bat for him, and remember, he led off the ball game with that home run to get this offense going.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Slider laid off for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. One and 2. The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles, but they're up 1-0. So stepping in, Mitch Garver as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Batting 8. The right fielder.
Here's the first pitch to him. Right there for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. in the air now out to left field. Number 41 is over just a few steps to his right as he takes it for route number 2. Coming to the plate now, Eddie Rosario. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And no one will track it down. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Altair has it in his sights. And the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds. Into the box now, Aaron Altair. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The center fielder.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Altair.
And he starts him out with a splitter for a called strike. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Next will be the designated hitter, Preston Tucker. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. That's lifted the other way out to left. Rosario is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now. Now at the plate, Addison Russell. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch of the at-bat. Line towards center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, number 2. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. And if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
The 1-2 pitch. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
3-2, full count. Now the 3-2 pitch. Line, but speared on a hop. And there's one away.
The center fielder.
So one away here with the bases empty. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Byron Buxton. Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike one. No runs, just one hit, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Again, a 1-2. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that two-seam fastball.
High in the air out to center field. Altair is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Up next for Minnesota, Jorge Polanco comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And that misses inside 1-0. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the Ledger? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. Twins are set down 1-2-3. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jerry Sands.
The first baseman.
Ready with the first pitch.
Jerry
Here it comes.
Sands.
No, foul ball.
The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
And that misses, ball one. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Buxton racing back and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
This thing stays in the park, but let me tell you something. He absolutely crushed this thing. This park is no bandbox. It takes a lot to get one out of here, and he almost does it. It carried a long time and hit it halfway up the wall for a long double.
And here's Tyler Saladino as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike one. Runners at second and third here. Nobody out. Line towards center field. All coming on hard as he makes the diving catch. And not in time as the run scores. Certainly a highlight reel grab that we just witnessed. So here it is again with show track, and the high 90s route efficiency is what stands out. He read it off the bat exceptionally well and closed ground on it just about as well as one could. Runner's on his way to third. In the dirt here. And oh, the pitch is in the dirt and knocked down, so that runner will make it to third base safely. Line toward right center. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
The batter number.
So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Into the box, Dixon Machado flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And now it'll kick around in the corner. Betancourt isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down.
With 2 outs, I totally understand sending him there, but with only 1 out, you've got to be pretty positive about getting him home safely. Could have been a whole lot better than what they're working with now.
Stepping in now, Eric Thames as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Yanked on the ground down the line. To his left, Sano. And he'll step on the bag himself. And welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed one base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, thanks, Heidi. The 0-1 on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
He's set. Here's the 2-2, and he got him. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the fifth, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just one hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. It's a solo shot off the bat of Josh Donaldson. His second home run of the series. And the Twins are on the board now. It's a 3-1 ball game. In now, Nelson Cruz. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
Well, the pitcher can claim that that one slipped all he wants, but that looked intentional to me. He goes with the heater up and in and absolutely drills him. That's dangerous, and I'm surprised that the ump appears to be letting it go.
Coming to the plate now, Mitch Garver. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there, 0-1. Cruz leads off first with one away, and that misses 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch misses for the second ball.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Ball even at 2-2. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike three.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. And boy, they are howling over in that first base dugout. They think that was intentional, and I've got to say, I think I do too. And now you see the home plate umpire coming out, and the message has been sent. He's going to warn both benches.
And that's the right thing to do by any umpire, Matt. Warn both sides and put them on notice that they're not going to put up with anything going forward in this game. It does put some added pressure on the pitchers to be accurate when they're pitching inside, because even a mistake could lead to an ejection now, but that's just the way it has to be.
Looking to minimize the damage here. 0-1 the count. 2 down, runners at first and second. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick, because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Number 2 would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits. So his command has been pretty solid so far.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, number 2. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. 1 ball, no strikes to count. 2 out, bases loaded. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down.
I would say the pitcher would tell us up here that that wasn't great execution, but he definitely had him off balance. That is a pitch in his arsenal that he can go to.
2-1 now to the Twins leadoff man. The 2-1 pitch. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. And he will make it back to third safely, as he didn't have much of a chance at advancing that time. He's set. The payoff pitch. Fouled away. Bases are loaded here. 2 down. And it's fouled away. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
And this inning is a perfect example of how quickly fortunes can change in this game. He was cruising along, hardly any trouble at all. Now he walks in a run and is still in the middle of a bases-loaded mess. He's got some work to do to limit the damage.
There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
Two out, bases loaded. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Boy, this has been a different guy in the 5th inning. First 4 innings on cruise control. 5th inning, nothing seems to be able to work. He needs to find that focus back.
Now a snap throw over to third. Runner back standing. Fouled off.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
The 2-2. And pitch number 33 in the inning will be the lucky one as this is swung on and missed to retire the side. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. 5 innings complete. It's the Orioles 3 and the Twins 2. Digging in, Aaron Altair. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Rosario is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Preston.
Striding into the box, Preston Tucker. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. That's wide, 2-0.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. A high fastball is in there. A full count to the Orioles designated hitter. Swing and a liner, but unfortunately right after shortstop for the second out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Addison Russell.
Digging in, Addison Russell hit the ball pretty well in his last at bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at bat. It's ball 1. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2. 2 out, nobody on. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. A bouncer to the left side. To his right, Polanco. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Orioles. And it remains a 3-2 ball game. Now at the plate, Jorge Polanco. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
And the Twins have something brewing right away. It's a leadoff double.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat hit out front and pull it into the gap in the right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
The fastball here is he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Number 43 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Now pitching for the Orioles, number 43.
Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. Polanco leads off second with nobody out. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2. 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing them before.
Count even at 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And he fouls this one off. Again, he sends it out of play. The 2-2 one more time. Heading out towards shallow right. Thames is in pursuit. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first down. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
1 out and a runner on second base. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
The 1-2. And another foul ball. Now a pickoff play at second. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. And look out. He has to back away there and then give a little glare out to the mound. It's ball 2.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Josh Donaldson goes down for the second out here in the bottom half. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 0-1 offering. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder giving chase. He's got it as the tying run is left on base. 1 left for Minnesota. They're down 3-2. Trevor May is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 65.
Ready now for Baltimore. Jerry Sands. He singled his last time up. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1.
Bobby Cox always used to say, I'm going to put you in positions to be successful. Well, against a modern-day bullpen, easier said than done. These guys are throwing flames from all arm angles.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
First offering on its way. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Donaldson is there, and an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's not going to work out for him this time. That's a nice play to react, and they take care of him at first.
Now to the plate, Tyler Saladino, 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Kepler's there for it, and that's the third out. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Settling in now, Mitch Garver. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. In now, Max Kepler. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
No balls and a strike to count. Hit sharply toward the right side. Thames will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Down.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher set to take over now. It's the right-hander Sergio Romo that gets the call.
Sergio.
Digging in and looking for more, Christian Betancourt. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. The pitch. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. In now for the O's, Dixon Machado.
Second baseman, Dixon Machado.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Liner towards second. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Take a look at this right here. He didn't get jumpy and try and pull it down the left field line. Stayed in there, pulled hard, and grinded out a nice knock the other way.
Standing in now, Eric Thames, as he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're 1 pitch away from a solo, tying the game up. That's not the case now.
No balls and 1 strike. Thames, the runner at second with 1 away. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
Yeah, doubled up on the slider away there. Got him to go after it before, so why not see if he'll offer at it again?
The 1-2. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw gets him 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
And now the designated hitter for the Orioles, Preston Tucker. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch coming. Here it is. Not much behind this as this ball is looped over toward first. And no problem over there at first as he flags this one down. Number 50 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Now pitching for Baltimore, number 50.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Stepping in, number 2. He's got an RBI despite an 0-for-2 effort to this point. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Good swing there, but this is foul off to the right side. Count remains at 0-2. Hit down the line at first. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. The throw into second. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases.
The center fielder, number 25.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. 0-2. Here it is. Here's a ball hit foul down the third base line, so they'll try it again. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. In the dirt, and now let's see. Throw goes to third. Is in time as he gets the tag down, and he's out trying to take third. The 1-2. Still 1-2.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Digging in now, Jorge Polanco. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Slapped hard the opposite way. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. Around first, digging for 2. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Well, unfortunately, being close isn't quite good enough most of the time. Loved the effort in the outfield, and he was close to making that play, but instead it's a double. That's a risky play, though. Could have been a lot worse than a double.
Here's Miguel Sano. Liner into right center. That's a base hit. Now this gets all the way to the wall. He pulls into second safely as they also push across a score to make it a 1-run game. Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did, and looking at it again on show track, we see it a lot faster than it came in. 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that. Number 62 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief. Into the box now, Josh Donaldson. And this one's in the dirt. Throw goes over to third, and it's too late as he's in there. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson. Fouled away. From the stretch, the 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. 1-2. Here it is. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Twins forced to settle for one. We're through 8 full here in game 4. The Orioles are on top 4-3. Number 61 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager. Marwin Gonzalez is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base. Here's Addison Russell. He was a ground-out victim last time up. He's set. Here it comes. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Backhanded. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The first baseman, number 35.
Ready for another chance? Jerry Sands. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
It's funny. That pitch, I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good to hit, and why does no one ever get to it? A good executed high fastball usually blows 9 out of 10 guys away.
Reined in. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting.
Digging in to
41.
try it again. Number 41. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch. Pitch is popped up. And that's in there. Base hit.
That's grown man strength right there. Able to take a fastball inside and muscle it out to center field for a base hit.
Stepping into the box, Tyler Saladino. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Here's the first pitch to him. In there, now the throw. The throw pulls him off the bag. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And now the runner's trying for third. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And he is in there.
And to me, they just can't let guys get lead like that, especially knowing that the guy behind the plate isn't known for his arm. Here he swipes third, and they just kind of gave it to him.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Dive, but it's in and out of the glove, and the run should score. And now the runner from third scores to give him a very important insurance run. Now a 5-3 game. Ready once again, Christian Betancourt trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. First pitch coming. Here it is. He's running. That's a strike. The throw down. Not in time as he steals second. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. Polanco over to his left. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is run on 2 hits here for Baltimore. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Nelson Cruz. He'll be the first to bat here in the inning with his guys in need of some 9th inning magic if they're going to force a game 5. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Now batting, catcher.
Standing in, Mitch Garver. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Anthony Swarzak comes on here looking to get the final
Now
2 outs and earn the save.
Number 38, Anthony Swarzak.
Here's the first pitch. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll take this on to first, and they're down to their final out, 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. And it's fouled away. Final strike for the Twins. He struck him out, and that'll do it as they've won this series, so they'll move on.
Well, congratulations to them as they're now the American League champs. They're going to celebrate tonight, and then they're going to have to refocus for a run at the ultimate prize, the World Series trophy. Can't wait.
Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a multi-hit game, and more importantly, they were big hits. He was a key contributor to the outcome of this one.
For my partners Dan Plesac, Mark DeRosa, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been the American League Championship Series.
Orioles.